Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Julia Wiegand. We start tonight off in Hazleton, where a woman accused of hiding a gun used in a fatal Freeland shooting was sentenced today. Authorities alleged that 20-year-old Felicia Catrone buried a pistol in her backyard that was used by Brandon Gambardella in the fatal shooting of 17-year-old Anthony Bonney after a botched drug deal in Freeland, June 18th of 2018. Catrone admitted to hiding the weapon and providing false testimony. She was awarded parole after serving 207 days in prison. She must also serve 2 years probation for tampering with evidence. Gambardella was sentenced 15 to 40 years behind state bars earlier this month for third-degree murder. Now over to the city of Wilkes-Barre, where police are searching for a man after a teenage girl reported he attempted to get her into his vehicle Friday. The report came in just before 3:30 Friday afternoon. Police say the 14-year-old girl told them she was walking on North Street when the suspect pulled up and stopped to attempt luring her into his vehicle. The girl described the man as being of Indian descent, 25 to 30 years old, with no facial hair. A photograph of the vehicle was released by police with assistance of the King's College Public Safety Office. Anyone with information about the incident is being asked to contact the Wilkes-Barre Police at 570-208-6696. A man died after being tasered and struggling with state police at Schuylkill Haven Saturday afternoon. Troopers responded to North Greenview Road in North Manheim Township near Orwigsburg around 3:30 for a man acting erratically. Once at the scene, they were charged at by 38-year-old Adam Gamrak from inside a garage, naked and wearing only one sock. In an attempt to detain Gamrak, troopers deployed a taser while he continued to struggle with them until being handcuffed. It was at this point Gamrak became unresponsive, lost consciousness, and later died after being transported to Geisinger St. Luke's Hospital in Orwigsburg. A cause of death will be determined after toxicology and autopsy, but Gamrak was believed to be under the influence of a controlled substance. The incident is still under investigation. Bloomsburg University police are asking for the public's help in locating a driver involved in a hit-and-run over the weekend. The Saturday afternoon incident took place when a white SUV struck another vehicle in a parking garage on campus. Now, as the driver attempted to leave the scene, a witness tried to stop the car, but the driver proceeded to accelerate and hit the witness, knocking them to the ground. One other person tried to stop the motorist and was dragged along the road before letting go of the vehicle. Anyone with information on that incident is being asked to contact Bloomsburg University Police at 570-389-2211. Police in another municipality are also asking for the public's help in identifying a man they say stole a bank card. The man shown here allegedly stole the card along with other items from several vehicles in Wright Township February 11th. The stolen card was used at a Sheetz on Wilkes-Barre Township Boulevard. It was also later used at the Pilot truck stop on Route 93 in Sugarloaf Township. Anyone with information on the suspect's whereabouts is being asked to contact the Wright Township Police Department at 570-474-9251. Two local businessmen survived massive heart attacks and got to reunite with the care teams that saved their lives this afternoon at Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Back on August 1st last year, Mark Ondition of Luzerne Tire experienced what so many people fear, a massive heart attack.
I finally had a chance to meet everybody from that day, and I just couldn't thank them enough. It was good to see them, and I wanted to let them know what a good job they've done, and they are doing it every single day.
Not realizing the severity of his symptoms, he drove himself to Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton's emergency department.
Early recognition of what's going on, the pathology of a heart attack is important because time is muscle. So the faster we get the patient to a definitive care, the better outcome that they have. So not ignoring the chest discomfort, the shortness of breath that doesn't make sense to them, and getting that checked out as quickly as possible makes a huge difference.
September 11th of last year, Jamie Burke of Elite Dance Company woke up not feeling well and took some Tums before realizing shortly after something wasn't right. He and his wife then drove here to figure out what was wrong.
I feel blessed to be standing here, seeing my team, thanking God for my team and thanking God that I'm here today. There's no words. There's no words. I just want to make sure the Hazleton area community knows what a hospital we have here, what a team we have here. Just be happy that we have such a good hospital in this area.
Their teams began the appropriate tests, stabilized them, and transferred them to Lehigh Valley Hospital's Cedar Crest in Allentown, where they performed the necessary procedures.
As medevac showed up is whenever things started to sort of go downhill a little bit, take a bit of a turn. He turns to one of the medevac guys. He says, "I'm getting dizzy," and he looks pale, and he says, "Don't let me die." And so that's when we had to go back to work. Ended up coding him multiple times. I think it was upper 20 times overall between being here and in the helicopter. Fantastic team waiting for him down at Cedar Crest Hospital to get him the care he needed.
Months later, following cardiac rehabilitation, they're feeling stronger. Surviving massive heart attacks and defying the odds against them, these two longtime businessmen in our community asked to reunite with those who helped them with a second chance at life to personally thank them.
And this is just another example of what we do pretty much on a daily basis. But it's a great reassurance as to why we go into this. Makes you feel good that you can actually make a difference in someone's life.
It's so wonderful to have him reach out like this and be able to see him doing so well. It's the reason we do all this. It's not always those typical symptoms that show you the signs of something dangerous going on.
They also wanted to share their story with as many people as possible, so others can heed the warnings and do something before they're in a similar and dangerous situation.
I knew it was nothing to play with anymore. I had already checked, had high blood pressure and high cholesterol. So when this pain started, I knew right away to get to the hospital. And anybody out there, please go and get checked.
Heart disease doesn't have an age limit on it. I was 42 when I had my heart attack. So go for that checkup. Get that blood work done. If you're not feeling well, talk to your doctor, talk to your family. Share that, because you never know.
Sharing their ordeal and how getting a second chance gave them a new perspective on life will certainly educate others on the importance of taking care of your heart, especially during American Heart Month. Coming up on Wyln News, we've got the recap of Saturday's 42nd Annual American Cancer Society Telethon. Plus, Schuylkill County Prison is hiring. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Showers tomorrow and Wednesday, then clouds the rest of the week into the weekend. Temperatures look to get a little colder too. We'll be right back.
Seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
How you doing, everybody? My name is Ricardo. I'm running for president of Tacoland. This guy right here is fake. I know what it takes to make a real taco with a real corn tortilla with the cilantro, onions, and salsa. That's right. If you vote for me, I promise you, I will teach you how to make a real taco. That's right. Tune into Wyln Channel 35, Cooking with Jay Zapata. That's right. Tune in, vote for me, and guess what? You're going to have the best tacos ever.
The American Cancer Society raised over $71,000 at this year's telethon. And, in case you missed it, our Julie Stefanovich has the recap.
And a beautiful day it was this past Saturday at Premier Catering and Genetti Ballrooms in Hazel Township. It was the site of the 42nd Annual American Cancer Society Telethon. This year's theme was 42, determined to find a cure through all we do. The event raised over $71,000 for cancer research and resources for cancer patients.
And I have to tell all of you out there that the Cancer Society, the American Cancer Society, they make a difference. It was a resource that I went to get information on his cancer. There are resources. There are other people that are going through this that if you have cancer, you can reach out to. There are ride programs that can take you to a hospital if you need help. That is what the American Cancer Society does. There are programs. My best friend has, lost her hair. There are beautiful programs that make people feel better as they're going through cancer.
Entertainment was provided throughout the day, along with tricky trays and a bake sale. Cancer survivors also bravely spoke about their journeys.
This March will be 6 years that I found out I had stage 3 breast cancer. And it's been a long haul, but I never lost my faith in our Lord, and He saw me through this.
Cancer affects not only the patients, but also their families and caregivers.
I'm here because of this little girl, who is my granddaughter. She's now 8 years old, 9, I forget. When she was 6.5, she was diagnosed with leukemia. Thank God she is in remission. I don't know a family out there that doesn't have cancer touch their lives.
The telethon was started back in the day by Henry and Leona Kreisel with a partnership of Joe and Irene Gans.
The Hazelton group, with the communications and the different things that they do in Hazelton, I'm proud to be part of the team that was part of developing this stuff.
ACS co-chair Clemmy Yamona, affectionately known as the mother of the telethon, works tirelessly along with her ACS family to bring the event to the airwaves each and every year.
Words are inadequate to tell you how I appreciate two outstanding co-chairmen, Jane Doherty and Randy Pachentz, the committee heads, and all the volunteers for their inspiration, dedication, and so much talent that they bring to this telethon.
The 2020 telethon may be in the books, but the battle against cancer continues. If you or a loved one has recently been diagnosed and are in need of services, or if you'd like to lend a helping hand to the ACS, call 570-459-1212. In Hazel Township for Wyln News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thanks, Julie. It was a long day, but what a wonderful day it was. Luzerne County Council might be voting on rescinding the $5 annual vehicle registration fee at this week's meeting. Members of council tabled the vote 2 weeks ago because Councilman Stephen J. Urban wanted to tweak the ordinance before it's voted on. The current fee is collected by PennDOT and used towards repairing county-owned roads and bridges. PennDOT then said it would match around $2 million for fee revenue used for bridge repairs. If council votes in favor of the fee ordinance, it'd be rescinded as of December 31st. Luzerne County Council meets Tuesday night at 5:30 p.m. at the courthouse on River Street. The Wilkes-Barre Area School District spent roughly $33 million so far on its new high school project. The school board approved payments at its last meeting that total more than $2.1 million for the budgeted $121 million project in Plains Township. The largest payment approved was nearly $1.5 million to Quandel Construction Group Incorporated, which has a $14.2 million contract for general trades work. According to records provided by the State Auditor General, the district plans to eliminate 47 jobs and reduce annual operating costs by nearly $3.7 million after consolidating high schools. Annual personnel costs are expected to decrease almost $4.2 million, while annual transportation costs are expected to increase $504,000. Steps are being made at Schuylkill County Prison to hire more guards. Prison officials will make conditional offers to 8 people for part-time corrections officer positions. 6 personnel vacancies will still need filling if all 8 accept, which include 1 lieutenant, 1 full-time officer, and 4 part-time officers. Those who accept offers, along with those already staffed, are guarding more prisoners than last month. As of Wednesday, there's 280 inmates in the prison, 222 men and 58 women. Coming up on Quake's News Choice, details on tonight's Hazleton Rotarian Meet and Greet in Community and You. Plus, passenger trains got the green light in Tamaqua, so stay with us.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Bonanza Steakhouse, 574 Susquehanna Boulevard in Hazel Township, has an unbeatable buffet filled with something for everyone. Our menu includes the finest flame-grilled steaks, barbecue ribs, chicken, seafood, or sandwiches. You can add the buffet to any entree for a little more. Bonanza features daily specials. Join us Saturday and Sunday for our breakfast buffet that includes our famous omelet and egg station, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
Have your event with Whitetail, graduation, birthday, bachelor, reunion parties. They have the most tranquil backyard experience with beautiful mountains in the background. If your company or business wants a different alternative to a golf outing, they have outings that can accommodate you. You can have the entire facility to yourself. They will work with you to set up your day of events. Sporting clay competitions, trap and wobble trap games, skeet. After a day of shooting, you'll return to a meal designed for you. Call Mike at 570-535-6123 for available group options.
Welcome to Community and You here on WYLN. I'm Julia Wiegand, and today I'm here with Donna Barna, who is the president-elect of the Hazleton Rotary Club, and also here today to talk about a little meet and greet with the Rotarians coming up next week. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Fantastic. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty. What should those invited expect when they walk in?
So, our Hazleton Rotary Club decided to do this meet and greet to bring more awareness to the community for all the different projects that we do and all the support that we give our community. Sometimes I think that they don't know what we're doing, and we'd like to bring some newer members into the club so that we could have a bigger presence in the city of Hazleton.
And this presence will be known on Monday, February 24th at 5:30, and it'll run until 7:30 at the Pines Eatery and Spirits. So when they walk into the Pines Eatery, they're going to see the members, they're going to see what you guys are all about. What are some of the service projects that we could touch on today that you guys are doing?
So we do a number of service projects in the community. One of the largest service projects we do is the Kids Coats Project. I'm thinking for the last 10 years we've done about 300 coats a year, and they're brand new coats that we give out to the needy children in the Hazleton area school district. We also do dictionaries. We give dictionaries out to every third grade student in the Hazleton area school district as well. And we have scholarships that we give out at the end of the year. Last year we gave out 3 scholarships and 1 technical scholarship. We do grants for different nonprofits throughout the area. Right. For example, last year we gave to the MMI Interact Club. They were doing some kind of a project for seniors. We gave money to the Soul Kitchen. We've given money to United Way. And these are some of the things that we do in our community.
And on top of all of the service projects, you guys also do tons of fundraisers. Do you want to tell us a little bit about some of them that are coming up, some of your big ones?
Yes, our biggest fundraiser is the Hazleton Wine and Beer Festival. This has been growing every year, and it's something that we've been working toward to make it the one and only fundraiser that we would do in a year's time. But we do like to have other little fundraisers, like we'll do poinsettia sales, we've done spaghetti dinners, we have done the night at the races, and most recently we've done, it's called Pints for Polio, because internationally we still try to help with the polio, try to eradicate that. We do have some additional things coming up, like we're going to do a wine pairing dinner. Mm-hmm. It's just some fun things, 9 holes of golf and, a meeting or something, but we are going to do some fun things as well.
And I can say firsthand that the Wine and Beer Fest is one of my favorite events that you guys do as well. Now, on top of just being great souls, why should somebody join Hazleton Rotary?
Well, first off, it's to help the community. We're all here to help our community. There's an awful lot of nonprofits out there, and we try to do that. But on top of that, you make such good friends, and there's such fellowship. And over the years that I've been involved in Rotary, I have made an awful lot of good friends. You do make some business acquaintances as well, but sometimes it's just easier if that Rotarian's sitting at your table and they specialize in something and they have a question, like, Donna, could you tell us about this type of insurance? We're not really sure about it. And so it might be hard for them to pick up the phone and call somebody, but we're sitting there at lunch and we'll just discuss it. And it's a lot easier to do it that way.
Yeah, everything's always easier in a casual setting, kind of like this interview right here.
Yes.
Well, Donna, thank you so much for talking with us today. And thank you everybody for watching out there. Remember, meet and greet with the Hazleton Rotarians. That is Monday, February 24th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the Pines Eatery and Spirits. So be sure to mark your calendars and make your way out there. We'll see you next time here on Wyln.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
Ralph M. Cameron, specializing in quality and affordable construction services for residential, commercial, and industrial. Licensed and insured. Call 570-401-0654 today for all your construction needs.
Tune in every Sunday night on Wyln from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for hard-hitting, high-flying, non-stop action as only Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling High Voltage can bring you. That's Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling every Sunday night on Wyln. I'll see you in the ring.
Whitetail Preserve has an immediate opening for a chef. Please call 570-455-4251, extension 1378 for details.
Penn State University's Thon raised over $11 million this past weekend. The 46-hour-long event took place at the Bryce Jordan Center in University Park. The student-run organization works year-round to raise money and awareness in the fight against pediatric cancer. The total amount of money raised this year, $11,696,942. That's $1 million more than last year's earnings. Thon has raised over $168 million since it first partnered with the Four Diamonds Fund in 1977. The fund pays for pediatric cancer research and helps children being treated at Penn State Children's Hospital in Hershey. Passengers will once again be able to board trains at Tamaqua's historic station. The Reading and Northern Railroad met with Tamaqua Council to finalize an agreement Friday. The borough previously voted to partner with the railroad to build a platform at the train station. Tamaqua will pay $36,000 toward the estimated $51,000 project. It'll allow visitors to board trains at Tamaqua's 1874 Philadelphia and Reading Railroad Depot. Construction is scheduled to begin this spring, so that train rides will be offered just in time for Tamaqua's Summerfest during Father's Day weekend. That'll be followed by several ride and dine trips and the Santa Claus train that'll run throughout the Christmas season. And speaking of transportation, the Lehigh Valley Cancer Institute coach will be traveling to northeastern Pennsylvania. The coach will be at the Lehigh Valley Health Center right in Mountaintop from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Thursday, March 5th. If you can't make that date, the coach will be returning May 7th, September 3rd, and November 11th. Mountaintop Health Center is located at 237 South Mountain Boulevard. To schedule an appointment or for more information on the screening program, be sure to call 1-888-402-LVHN. That's the news. Remember, you can get news updates on our WYLN News Facebook page. If you'd like to see an event promoted on our newscast, visit WYLNTV.com to submit a request form. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN TV.
CARES is a local and family-owned agency dedicated to providing exceptional services for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities throughout Pennsylvania. CARES specializes in day and residential services, respite, home and community, behavior supports, and chaperone vacations. At CARES, the participants are the VIPs. Now contracting life-sharing and respite providers, CARES, empowering individuals to maximize their opportunities and potential in their community.
There are 125 used car dealers in town, but there's only one Churras. Quality vehicles since 1954. Voted the best used car dealer. Check out their inventory, see something you like, take a test ride. Churras Auto Sales. Call 570-454-7229.
Have your event with Whitetail, graduation, birthday, bachelor, reunion parties? They have the most tranquil backyard experience with beautiful mountains in the background. If your company or business wants a different alternative to a golf outing, they have outings that can accommodate you. You can have the entire facility to yourself. They will work with you to set up your day of events. Sporting clay competitions, trap and wobble trap games, skeet. After a day of shooting, you'll return to a meal designed for you. Call Mike at 570-535-6123 for available group options.